Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. Tale from the Arabian Nights. Once upon a time, far away in the east, lived a young boy called Aladdin. He was very poor and spent his days, like many other children of his age, playing in the streets. One day, in the town square, a mysterious stranger came up to him. The man wore splendid silken robes. He told the poor boy that he was his long-lost uncle. This wasn't true. The man was really a wicked magician. So the wicked magician promised to make the boy rich. When they came to a cave, the magician asked Aladdin to put through a narrow hole and ordered to bring him an old lamp. The man removed a ring from his finger and held it out to Aladdin, saying that this ring would protect the boy from all harm. The slim boy slipped through the opening and climbed down some steps. He was in a huge cave full of great chests and golden jars. They were filled with jewels made of diamonds, pearls, and opals, and a lot of gold coins. Suddenly, Aladdin saw an old oil lamp standing on a chest. The clever boy was worried why the stranger wanted to get only this old lamp. The man ordered impatiently to give him the lamp. Aladdin was poor, but not silly, and refused to give the lamp to the magician until he led him out of the cave. And in his rage, the man pushed the marble slab back over the hole. Aladdin was trapped in the dark. The cold boy, trying to keep warm, started to rub his hands. Suddenly, the ring began to shine, and an amazing figure appeared before him. It was the genie of the ring, who was ready to obey all Aladdin's commands. The frightened boy wanted only one thing: to go home. At last he was at home and told his mother about his adventures. The good housewife decided to clean up the lamp and sell it. She only started to rub the lamp when a huge genie appeared. Whatever they wished for, the kind genie of the lamp immediately granted. Very soon, he made Aladdin's family rich. As the years went by, Aladdin turned into a tall, handsome young man. One day, he saw a lovely princess and fell in love with her. The Sultan, pleased with the presents Aladdin gave him, let him marry the princess. Aladdin asked the genie of the lamp to build a wonderful palace for his bride. So Aladdin and his princess were married and lived happily. One day, when the young princess was alone in the palace, a strange merchant stopped beside her window. It was the wicked magician who wanted to get his lamp back. He offered the trustful princess to exchange their old lamps for a new one. At once, she remembered that her husband had an old lamp and gave it to the magician. He rubbed the lamp and ordered the genie to take the princess, the palace, and himself to a very distant country. When Aladdin got home, he had a terrible shock. There wasn't his wife, his palace, and even his golden lamp. What could he do? Suddenly, he remembered the genie of the ring and begged to take him to his beloved wife. And in a flash, he found himself in the kitchen of the stolen palace. His beautiful wife stood making tea for the magician. Resourceful Aladdin gave his wife some sleeping powder and told to put it in the magician's drink. The wicked magician drank the tea and very soon fell into a deep sleep. Aladdin and the princess took the magic lamp and crept out of the room. Only once again Aladdin rubbed his lamp, and the obedient genie appeared and took them and their palace back to Persia. So they went back to their own country and lived happily for many, many years together.